Here in the news writing, your sentences should be, in as much as possible, short sentences, and go for the simple and compound, not to be very compound complex. Most of the time you have to use simple sentences in order for you to understand, in order for your reader to understand the news easily. And then short sentences, 25 words per sentence. So I am referring to, in as much as possible, we have to arrive at a very concise sentence na the maximum of 25 words per sentence. Okay, and it should have short paragraph as well. And in the paragraph na imong ikuan, imong iputang dito, how many sentences of the paragraph should compose. So that could be the maximum of 3 sentences only. Next, use third person. Okay, so he, she, it, they. You will not use the first person and the second person. Nga naman, when you use this first person and second person, you are trying to editorializing. Unless you are making editorial, you are trying to make it as your own. Okay, as your own report, as your own opinion, because you are using you put yourself into it. Okay, dili siya pwede unless you are making an editorial case. You have to paraphrase, and that is the most common thing nga gibuhat sa reporter. Okay, here, except for direct quotation. All right, so let's proceed to this one. Kana makita.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, so spell out numbers daw from 9 to kuan. So spell out nimo kung 0 to 9. Spell out 0, 9. And then figures like from 10 above until thousands. Okay? If ever mo reach na siya million, you have to indicate na nga number plus the word million or billion or trillion. Alright? And then for thousands, you have to write it in figures as well, just like this one. Kani, kung mobalik ta, diri, so the figures are diri, gibutang niya diri o 1,000 numbers, figures nga 1,892, figure nga 14 because nilapas naman siya sa 9. Right? Next here, if ages, for example, 14-year-old, 37-year-old, 15 years old, it should be, the age should be expressed in figures as well or in numbers. So you can see here in the sentence you have this 77-year-old. So you have here 77 the number, you have 37 age, and then you have here 10 and 13. All are expressed in numbers or in figures. Next is if that is percentage, 25%, express the in figure what particular percent, and do not use the sign percentage katong na 00 sa ibabaw ug ubos. Use the word percent, use the word meter in full, use the word kilometer, use the word feet in full when you do measurement and dimensions. And then years are also expressed in numbers, like if ever ang age kay mao siya ang sinugdanan sa sentence, sinugdanan sa imong sentence. So you have to, that's an exemption. If the age is the beginning of the sentence, you have to replace the figure into its full form. Except for year class, that year, bisan unsa nga mahitabo, ma-beginning man siya, matunga-tunga, or ma-ending in the sentence, it would always be in figures or in number format. Pero ang edad, kung siya ang sinugdanan, mahimo na siyang words ang iyahang pagka-structure, dili na tong figures. Next, for titles, kana mga doktor, mga engineer, mga senator, president, okay? Some titles are abbreviated but only remember here in front of someone's name. For example, mo ana kag Dr. Joanne in Peace, Professor kani kinsa ni Ira Mendoza, Senator Christian Dacomos. If in that case ibutang ang inyong mga title, you have to abbreviate that one if that is put before your name. If ever, just like this one, Governor Adams, Governor Teresa, Governor Dacumos, kung ibutang na siya unahan sa imong name, if ever, you will not put the designation before the name, or you will put it after your name. You don't have to abbreviate that one. You have to write it in full. And then for address, the word street, avenue, and boulevard are spelled out unless they are part of the whole address. So and then next here, the word road, alley, circle, and drive is being spelled out. No, in no matter what cases, no matter that is the you live along it or you live exactly on that particular case, as long as you can say the words here, you really have to spell it out. Next, for months and dates. So this is very important as well for when nga mga lead. Months are spelled out unless they come before a date. So just like this one. But months that having 5 letters or shorter, just like March, just like April, May, June, and July, imo gyud na siyang spell out. And then here for organization and company. If ever that is your first time to mention that particular organization or company, you have to spell it out. The next mention, second mention, third mention, or third references until to the last references, it's okay to abbreviate the organization or the company.